Oh, no, here, this guy. Noah's got his hand up. Go ahead.
Yeah. Do you think that gold was giving us a sign? Gold has been rising. I mean, it kind of almost doubled, really. I think it was at like 1600 about a year and a half ago. Do you think that gold's rise was sort of warning us? And especially the last couple of weeks, maybe a month and a half, we saw gold go from like 2,000 to 3,000, like literally randomly. So do you think that gold was warning us that whole time that this was going to happen? I mean, we all knew the tariffs were coming, but we didn't think they were going to be this fucking bad.
Well, gold wasn't going up just because of the tariffs. Gold was going up because the world was de-dollarizing. That was the warning. That, gold went up 50%, and the public was selling the whole way. I mean, I know that because I'm in the business of gold, and sales have been very slow. I also know that the entire rise from 2,000 to 3,000, the investing public was selling gold. There was net outflows from GLD, the gold ETF. There's been selling of gold stocks. So the only buyers have really been foreign central banks. And it's like, well, what do they know, right? Because I've been saying that this is like insider buying. The central bankers are the insiders of the fiat monetary system. And the fact that all these foreign central banks are buying gold and not treasuries and foregoing the yield.
We didn't think they were going to be this fucking bad.
They know a lot.
Well,
right?
Gold wasn't going up just because of the tariffs. Gold was going up because the world was de-dollarizing. That was the warning. Gold went up 50%.
Most people don't understand.
The public was selling the whole way. I mean, I know that because I'm in the business
money,
of gold, and sales have been very slow. I also know that the entire rise from
when Greenspan was Fed chairman, and this shows you how long ago it was, he used to say that even though we weren't on a gold standard, he ran monetary policy as if we were. And what Alan Greenspan said was that if he sees the price of gold going up to $400 an ounce, he knows that he's too loose. And if gold goes below 300, he's too tight. So he used the gold price as a reference. So if, according to Alan Greenspan, $400 gold meant that the Fed was too easy, what the hell does $3,000 gold mean? I mean, so the whole time that Powell has been claiming that they had restrictive monetary policy, gold was saying, you're too easy. You haven't raised rates enough. That's the problem. That's what I said. The Fed stopped hiking too soon. We never actually got to restrictive. But the other way you know that is that the debt never stopped. The government kept borrowing. Government debt hits record highs. Household debt, credit card debt. All the debt kept growing. Well, inflation is an expansion of money and credit. How can you claim to have tight money when credit keeps growing? So credit kept expanding the whole time the Fed was hiking. That means they never got to the point where they hiked enough. So we never got restrictive. We've been accommodative the entire time. Right? So, I mean, the Fed is responsible for the calamity that's about to unfold. Again, maybe Trump is the pin to prick the bubble, but he didn't inflate the bubble. The Fed did.
Why do you think that he went from reciprocal tariffs to punitive tariffs?
But the other way you know that is...
In order to... I think the whole thing is unconstitutional, and I think it's illegal.
Totally.
But the reason that he had to say reciprocal was his justification. Because Congress seated the president with the authority that constitutionally belongs to Congress, specifically the House of Representatives, because tariffs are revenue bills, they're taxes on the American public. But Congress gave the president the authority to impose reciprocal tariffs if he wanted to. And what they meant by reciprocal was they put a 5% tariff on our lumber. We can put a 5% tariff on theirs, right? Tit for tat. Whatever they do to us, the president can match it, right? So what Trump did is he took that authority for reciprocal tariffs and he just